All Avengers Endgame trailers and posters. Who hasn't been to space? CNET. CNET bin est display winnable and espa plus or minus ol. Don't show this again. The remaining Avengers have no room for error in their plan to take down Thanos. See all Endgame. Welcome to the team, Carol. Thanos may have snapped half the population to dust in, but that doesn't mean the fight is over. Erase all the This TV spot has a bit of new footage from the upcoming movie, including Rocket Raccoon asking which one of the Avengers has yet to be in space once they're all sitting inside the ship. That answer would be, in this TV spot, we see Captain America Chris Evans give one heck of an Avengers pep talk to the team about the daunting tasks ahead. But he also reminds the gang there's no room for mistakes when fighting Thanos, as they won't get a do-over on this one. There's also more footage of the surviving heroes taking a ride with Thad on an impressive ship, plus explosions, Nebula flying, Rocket Raccoon Bradley Cooper wearing the new white suit, Ant-Man Paul Rudd and more. In this new clip from the movie, we see the remaining Avengers discussing Thanos and their strategy to take the stones from his deadly gauntlet to bring everyone back. Their secret weapon to make sure this new plan works is none other than Captain Marvel herself. Captain Marvel. The clip also comes with a new tagline, "We." This new ahas the tagline it's. The video shows the superheroes left after Thanos' deadly snap from Avengers Infinity War. We also see that gives a better idea of what's in store for the remaining Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy members and more, plus they all get a ride within her ship, But most importantly, we see Thanos Josh Brolin in all his glory with an ominous quote, "You." This Avengers Endgame comes with a new tagline word. The featurette shows interviews with actors Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, and others talking about how the surviving superheroes are trying. Scarlett Johansson reveals that her Black Widow/Natasha character is. Producer Kevin Feige says fans' sad reactions to their favorite characters dying is due to their intense emotional connections to the superheroes. FISA, entitled Honor, offers a new tagline today. The new footage honors those superheroes lost in the deadly snap via Thanos, including Black Panther, most of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange and Wasp. It also includes the IAO for Sayo what's in store for the end of Phase 3. The footage shows Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Rocket Raccoon, Bruce Banner, Ant-Man, Thor and the rest of the surviving superheroes preparing for battle. Each superhero recalls their own origin story and personal tragedies in the trailer, but there's a sense of hope as they band together for one final fight. The new trailer also highlights a quote worth remembering. Plus, we see her at the end meeting the gang, which means she could end up being there to reverse. Though technically isn't an Avengers Endgame trailer, it's the footage of the that shows what happens when Carol Danvers answers Nick Fury's pager message. Captain Marvel almost magically appears behind Black Widow and asks, "Where's some?" Dropetta during the Super Bowl on February 3rd. In it, we see, it's intense, super intense in fact, punctuated with hand claps you might say represent Thanos doing the old finger snap. The debuted on December 7, 2018, and showed a forlorn Tony Stark lost in space, trying to repair his ship so he can get back home. Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the exact of Tony Stark in his ship, but somehow it's even cooler because the footage is. Avengers Endgame poster by artist Matt Ferguson for Odeon Cinemas. Avengers Endgame poster by artist Matt Ferguson for Odeon Cinemas. In these exclusivia created by artist Matt Ferguson, we see the surviving superheroes poised for battle with the tagline "Avenge." This Avengers Endgame IMAX poster features both the heroes who are alive and who died in Thanos' snap. In this from, both the surviving superheroes and the ones who died in the Thanos snap are honored. Avengers Endgame Real D 3D poster is a slight variant of the Russia movie poster. This is more a variant of the Russian poster released in March. This Avengers Endgame Dolby poster has a very ominous Thanos in the background. This from shows the remaining superheroes, including a closer look at Warhammer's suit. Note both capped, artist Boss Logic was commissioned by Marvel to make this dramatic Avengers Endgame movie poster. This colorful Avengers Endgame poster was created by artist, who was to make a one-of-a-kind poster. For a limited time, in this Avengers Endgame movie poster from Russia, Black Widow is front and center. These changes up how the superheroes are presented, with Natasha Romanoff / Black Widow played by Scarlett Johansson in the front. Russia might have the Avengers Endgame China poster shows some interesting variations on who is and isn't included. In this, the heroes who survived the snap are at the top, while those who died are below. Curiously, Shura's new Avengers Endgame poster is in black and white, which means she didn't survive the snap. Marvel released it to finally reveal the fates of characters fans weren't sure survived Thanos' killer snap. The new posters show surviving characters in full color, with the dead featured in black and white. Most notably, Avengers Endgame US poster shows which heroes are ready for battle. When Marvel released this, fans were excited, until they noticed an actor's name was omitted from the poster cast credits. Luckily, Avengers Endgame is at open ina. For more plot theories, characters reveals and news, check out Aura. Also, check originally published March 21st. Was Ned Stark as Hand of the King Game of Thrones at its best? The stop-motion animation studio reveals what it took to breathe life into its latest puppets. Be respectful, keep it civil and stay on topic. We delete comments.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.